on by the North American Securities Administration Association to develop a kind of a one-stop filing process. Is that not accurate?
That is completely accurate, Congressman. The states have been working diligently to establish what we call an electronic Form D filing system. It is in development right now. It is scheduled to go live November of this year. It will allow one-stop filing. It will allow the payment of fees at one place. So I think the question about the concern about having to send paper filings to all 50 states will soon be a thing of the past. I'd also note that the Form D itself, it's an 8-page form. I think it has like 16 items on it. It's not a big form. I think I heard Anne Marie say that one filing at the commencement of the offering, and why do states maybe need to see the filing. These forms are incredibly important for us to see early on because we're the ones that get the questions from potential investors about, I got pitched this offering, and what do you know about it? And if we don't get the filing shortly before the offering starts, as we proposed in our comment letter, then what happens is we're forced to say something like, we don't have any record of this filing. You should be careful and ask a lot of questions. We don't know, quite frankly, whether the offering is a legitimate exercise by a company to try and raise capital privately, or God forbid, some scam artists out there trying to take somebody's money. So it's an incredibly important piece of information. It's a relatively small form, and we certainly would appreciate the opportunity to be viewed that.
You have a sense of what, I mean, it is in this world we live in, kind of amazing that we wouldn't have that now. I mean, do you have a sense of what the timing of that is?
I'm not sure I completely follow you, but
the timing of the development of the one-stop. When will it happen?
November of this year it goes live. We've been working on it for a while, but November of this year it's scheduled to go live. It's on schedule to go live.
Okay, let me use the remainder of my time to get any feedback from any of you. As you may know, I work with Mr. Fincher, who was here a few minutes ago. He's since left, on the IPO on-ramp part of the Jobs Act. And I don't know if any of you have had any experience with that, but I'd be interested in any comments that you might have about how the IPO on-ramp has worked in practice, whether you're aware of any intended or unintended consequences. We know that the data shows that IPOs are up quite a bit now. Mr. Fincher and I are taking full credit for that, and everybody else who supported, of course. Whether that's the reason, I'm sure there are lots of different reasons, but just any thoughts that anybody might have on that. And I guess, Mr. Beatty, if you think there are problems with that from your perspective. Ms. Kearney, I know you have some Blue Hen connections, so why don't we start with you?
I am a proud Blue Hen.